Hi, I'm Marty Nemko, and this little essay is called 2 Minutes on Getting a Bargain. I used to care a lot about getting a bargain. I would drive a mile to save 5 cents a gallon on gas. I wanted to punish the overpricer, or maybe it was just fun. Now I don't care as much. Maybe it's because I am financially secure, but I think it's more about realizing that some extra bucks in someone else's pocket is going to do them more good. But this is not all about me. Most people care, probably appropriately, about stretching their dollars. So here are my thoughts on finding bargains on big-ticket items. Housing. The actual difference in risk of crime, in education results, and personal happiness if you live in modest digs in a modest neighborhood isn't much worse than in a house in a fancy neighborhood. But your saving is massive, like hundreds of thousands of dollars, even millions. That buys you much freedom of choice in career and discretionary spending. Higher education. I am agnostic on whether, if you can get into a Harvard or Stanford, you should go. Otherwise, I am a fan of at least starting at community college. Not only is the price dramatically lower, on average the teaching is better. The instructors are hired mainly on ability to teach, not do research, which, despite protestations from universities, is likely to be of less value to undergraduates than being well taught the basics of critical thinking, writing, mathematical, and scientific reasoning. And the dorm life, touted in college brochures, is faint justification for spending big bucks on college. Too often, the dorm is Animal House. In choosing a graduate school, people tend to be particularly brand conscious. Yeah, brand's a plus, but not a dispositive one. Let's say you could get into a first-tier law school like Cornell. If you end up at a third-tier one like CUNY School of Law, any additional effort to land a job after law school probably won't outweigh the hundreds of thousands of dollars of additional cost. And, as with undergraduate education, the teaching does tend to be better. Those third-tier law schools heavily use master practitioners, which is who I'd want teaching me. If I wanted to consider loftier intellectual issues, the bailiwick of first-tier law schools, even third-tier law schools offer them. I would just take one such course as an elective. Cars. I cannot understand why people would buy Luxmobiles, BMW, Mercedes, Audi, when they require more and more expensive servicing and they break down more. There is no status in standing on the shoulder waiting for the tow truck. Buy old Toyotas that have been checked out by a good mechanic, and you will sustainably derive at least as much pleasure, and over your lifetime, save a fortune. Vacations. If we attached a pleasure meter to our brains, and it counted from the first moment of booking until we caught up after the vacation, including when we saw the bill, I would guess that the pleasure meter would score higher overall with day trips or staycations than on hoo-ha junkets. And finally, personal items. Clothes, jewelry, Facanable shirts, Gloria Vanderbilt pants with its ad on your ass, let alone a diamond rather than a CZ. Those are unlikely to sustainably score high. Unbranded stuff at Target will end up yielding similar pleasure, except perhaps for that first moment you come home with your hoo-ha purchase on sale, only to see your spouse's jaw drop. Of course, many people are irretrievably brand and status conscious. I can't help them. But you? In any event, that's 2 minutes on getting a bargain. As usual, I thank you for watching. I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments, and especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. And certainly would welcome you taking a look at any of my 34 books. They're all on Amazon. Probably the one most relevant is How to Do Life, but all 34 are on Amazon. Just go there, search on my name, Marty Nemko, Nemko, and you will find more than you can stomach. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I'm Marty Nemko.